Right, well there's just enough time to give you a quick update. We are now back in Attar, back at the same auberge, de Caravan de Desert, after 2 very interesting days, or at least yesterday was a full day and today it's now just after 2 o'clock. And we set out yesterday from here to get to Wadan, and well, there was no road there really. There was just a piste, a gravel track marked out all the way there. In fact, we missed it to begin with because we thought we should be on the road, and so we drove past the turning and then had to go back after a couple of kilometres and take the turn. And we were continuing along thinking this is pretty, this is proper off-road riding on these great big bikes. And we continued up the mountain up to the top where it sort of flattens out and there's a bit of a sort of plateau up there. Just short of Chinguetti, which is a much smaller town than Attar, there's a left turn, and almost straight away, we'd been blasting on quite happily up to about sort of 50 miles an hour max, and straight away we took this turn, and we knew from the turning it was 120 kilometres, which usually would be fine because the speed limits across Africa so far are also 100 kilometres an hour. But we knew this would be piste, we knew it would be slower and tougher, but straight away we came onto this just washboard surface of just these tiny bumps across the whole road that just build up to make it almost unrideable on a motorbike. And so we just started eking away the miles, and it was boiling hot, and I just questioned whether the bikes would take it because they were being rattled to pieces. And soon after we took the turn, actually, the part of the track had been sort of eroded, and it was basically like a sand pit we had to drive through. I got through, and then when Dan was coming through, he took the same line I'd taken through, basically got stuck, and we think that's when it ripped part of the bike off that provides oil for the chain to keep it lubricated so that it lasts longer. A thing called a Scott Island, that was ripped off. So that was a great start, and then we continued on the journey, and because we needed to do, in my mind, we needed to do 30 miles an hour, but we were struggling to get over 20, and it was rough and hairy, and we just wondered, and after a while we must have done sort of 40 kilometres max, so we still had another 80 to go, and it just wasn't getting any easier, and we were hot and tired, and sure enough, I thought bits are going to start coming off the bikes because they were being rattled so much, but we plodded on, and really